officials on the carpet, Jim Evans in the box. Left to right will come the Tacoma Stars. Ray Evans, the MISL Player of the Week. Headed away by Topolsky to the near boards. Ostalchik settling it down. Greg watched there by young Mark Peterson, plays it back to Kevin Marr. Back to Peter Mavlik, who comes into the game with a 3.92 goals against average and a good record at 8-3. Peter's up to the red line. That horn goes off from the scoreboard clock as Peter clears it all the way upfield. It is headed upfield to Gary Heel at the red line. Lead ball for Peterson, stripped away by Marr to Dumbovic. Drago pushing it to Ostalchik, back to Drago. Scored 3 the last game, pushing it for Ostalchik. The give and go is foiled by Captain Ray Evans. He lost it. Ostalchik took it away. Leads for Dumbovic. Tried to shoot one in, didn't get a good shot away, and it's caught easily by Beretta. Dumbovic is down. And
onto the ball.
This is Tacoma with the ball. Scoreless tie from the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. John Paul de la Camera, along with Bruno Schwartz. Hope you're enjoying this one tonight. As Heel leads it for Peterson, cut off by Adam Topolsky. Up off the near wing boards for Ostalchik. Here's Adam, leading the rush over the midfield line. Topolsky looks for an overlapping player. It was Marr, but he puts on the brakes. Now back to Kevin at the red line. Left side, Ostalchik still at the red line. Greg looking for some room, pushes it on the outside of his foot, takes the drive high and wide. Ostalchik doesn't shoot from that far out normally, but he did see some opening and went for goal.
It's always that traditional pump with his right leg, stepping over the ball, faking out the player, and coming up with the shot.
Here's Gergich getting behind the defense. Not much to do with it, though. He's in very deep. Along the near boards, Ostalchik wins the ball away, and Greg will settle things down. Greg doing a good job early, opening minute and a half to try and establish something here for Pittsburgh.
And of course, you need that he's a midfield player who must play offense, and supporting the attack, he must play defense.
Mavlik gives it up now to McKenzie. Peter almost getting caught there as, I got to agree with what you're saying, Bruno. It's pretty tough marking right now for Tacoma. They've come out this way, and they've continued it. They had a couple of players right around that ball at the red line.
It's high pressure immediately from the start.
And Trout doing the same against Beretta as McKenzie heads that ball. But
is that too loud?
Now we're back in the attack as it's Tacoma with the ball. A shot getting by Peter Mavlik. Just as we come back from that commercial break. And let's credit the goal.
Mix-up in communication on the part of Pittsburgh. Stevie Buttle and Dave Hagen got confused in midfield as Peter Mavlik came out, made the pass to Steve Buttle, left the ball for Dave Hagen, but it was intercepted by Pearson and then came in one-on-one on the keeper and just put it past the outstretched arms. No chance for Mavlik, and Tacoma goes on top 1-0.
Pearson's goal, his 8th of the year, was unassisted. Mavlik never really got back into the goal, and Pearson wisely pulled the trigger. Here's McKenzie now with it at his own red line. Pittsburgh trails 1-0. We get that accurate time of the goal. I thought it was 2:38. We'll double check it. Here's Child now with the ball. 2:28. Time of that score by Pearson. Child now trying to lay it off. There's O'Hara moving the ball. McKenzie free on the right. O'Hara goes to the left for Hagen, who slips in the carpet. And it's shot right in. I believe it went in off of Jeff Roll, number 17. That's a fluke one.
The left side, he was fighting along the boards, and then just flipped the ball with the outside of his right foot and went into the far side of the goal. Pittsburgh ties it up immediately.
Now, we had the benefit of seeing that in a replay, but when I first saw it, I didn't think Davey struck it the way he did. But that was a good shot. Ball may have screened a little bit. The goalkeeper, Beretta. Give Hagen the credit. O'Hara will get credit for the assist. It's tied at 1 as Mavlik with a toss upfield. Pittsburgh attacks right to left. Hagen cutting near the box. It's deflected and picked up by Tacoma. They have an advantage here. They're leading at 3-on-2 on the break. Evans all the way upfield. Takes a shot. He had 2 guys open, and Mavlik makes an easy play. On the right side now for Child at the red line. Leads for McKenzie. Into the offensive zone. Mack broken up from behind by Makeson. Now Evans clears it all the way back to Beretta. John Beretta holding it. Now giving it up for Neil Makeson. Up the middle feed for Gary Heel. Now it is Evans up for Heel. O'Hara at 3:14. The earlier goal was a 2:28. Pearson unassisted.
both teams tasted blood, and now it's a wide open game all of a sudden.
Stevie Buttle along the near boards. Kapka shooting it, didn't get a good shot away, and Beretta easily comes up with that. Upfield for Gary Heel. Watched there by O'Hara. Played it back into the Tacoma end. Mark Peterson playing very deep. Up the middle, Ostalchik with the interception. Quickly back for Kapka. Z holding it. Dembowik now on. Kapka right side. Ostalchik holding the ball. Wants to cut in for Kapka. Z plays it back out to Topolsky. Off the boards. Ostalchik running in. Broken up by Evans. Evans loses it. Kapka digs it out. Now it's Dembowik from Topolsky. Drago cuts. He's free. Hit off the goalpost. Another shot. That was blocked before it ever got in front. Dembowik almost got the...
Everybody leaning the wrong way, but fired a little bit wide as the ball hit the post.
10:16 left, opening quarter, tied at 1. On the right wing side, this is Jeff Wall. Back to the midfield line for Megson, watched by Kapka. Along the near wing boards, Mark Peterson. Wants the turn, Topolsky won't let him. Now a quick turn, save Peter Mavlik, with O'Hara there to help out.
Very deceptive shot by Mark Peterson. As I said, he's very dangerous up there as a target man.
Here's Ostalchik, leading. Kapka couldn't get a good turn in the box, or else he probably would have blasted that one home. Beretta, as it turns out, comes up with an easy one. Right side to Jeff Wall up to the midfield line. Pearson gives it up on the right wing side. McAllister carries it into the offensive zone. Cutting into the middle. Leaves it off. Gergich a drive, and that's wide. Knocked down to the near wing boards. Marr losing it. Danko Gergich gives it up to Kapka. Dembowik heads for open space. The pass wrong side of him. And now it's all the way back to Beretta. Picked up now on the right side by Jim McAllister. 9:20 to go, opening quarter, tied at 1. All the way, it's played too deep for Pearson. And it's going to be pushed back to Peter Mavlik. Now from the near side for Kevin Marr. Third-round draft choice of the Spirit last year, and what a find he was for this organization. Upfield now, it's Ostalchik. Hitting it off Drago's face with that pass. Now it comes back to the Spirit line to Polsky. Up to the midfield line, Drago. Carries forward to Kapka. Z looking for Dembowik, but it's behind him. And picked up along the near wing board. Sinclair. Back to the keeper, Beretta. On the left wing side, Jeff Wall. To McAllister. Back to Wall. Wall carries it across the red line. Now for Gergich. Played back to Sinclair. Tacoma really moving the ball much better than they did in either of the previous games, including the game in which they beat Pittsburgh 3-0. On the right side, Kapka just pokes it deeper into the zone, but now it is Tacoma with the ball. And a tie score at 1 apiece with 8:18 left in the opening quarter. Don't forget, next Friday night, Pittsburgh returns home to face a team that everybody considers to be the best right now in the MISL. According to the record, there's no disputing that, the Cleveland Force. Upfield now for Gary Heel. He's taken down.
From behind, though, got him first. So direct kick for Tacoma.
Evans from the red line. Long one through a screen. That's wide. Kicked back by Ostalchik to Mavlik. A left-handed toss upfield. Kapka to Ostalchik as he breaks for space. Ostalchik, good lead ball for the overlapping Marr. He'll try now to settle it down as he lost control and get it back. To Ostalchik in the middle. Gregg shooting it, knocked down by Beretta. That's a tough shot there as Ostalchik forced Beretta to come up big. And again, an opening. Back now quickly comes Tacoma. Ball played up now on the right side. Evans off the boards. Mava couldn't cut it off. Peterson shot, save, rebound, score. And a goal is scored by...
Great hand save, but the ball came back to him, and then Evans just slipped the ball past the outstretched hands of Mavlik, and Raflak was completely alone on the other side of the goal and just put the ball in, and the goal was ahead to
It's his 8th goal of the year. Peterson should get an assist on it. On the right side now, Hagen leads to the left wing for John O'Hara, and he's taken down. Ball out to McKenzie, 60 feet away for Buttle outside the box, tackle away from him. Back the other way, Pearson on a run. Gergich free on the left side, nobody sees him. Now over in the right wing, it's played for Wall. Jeff Wall tied up by O'Hara. Wall plays it back out right point area, McAllister. Into the near side, now played back out. Neutral zone, sent way off to the far boards. McAllister chesting it down, shooting it off the boards. McKenzie heads it out. On the right wing, Hagen running onto the ball, chased down by Gergich. Hagen, who has the only Spirit goal, 2-1 they trail, plays it up for Child, ridden off the ball, and now it's cleared upfield by McAllister.
Opportunistic here in the opening period, coming up twice on good opportunities and making them good.
Mavlik plays it up now for Child on the offensive end. Child reverses it well to McKenzie. Mack with a shot. That's smothered on the near side. He'll get it back. McKenzie draws a foul from Ray Evans. Mack puts him in play quick. Chow shoots wide. Another shot goes. Dave Hagen for the Pittsburgh Spirit. Hagen's 14th goal of the year. He continues to impress. Here's Peterson upfield. Now broken up. Dumbovic on the right side for Kapka. Z off the boards. Wanted to hit Drago back, but Megson blocks that. Kapka almost stole it away. Would have had a nice opportunity to break. Now Megson leads for Gary Hill. They're catching Pittsburgh as Moblik.
The game has improved vastly, coming from defense, immediately breaking out of offense.
Evans off the boards. It slides over the head of Moblik.
You can defend with numbers as well. Get some balance in your attack and some depth in your defense.
Topolsky now with the ball in the neutral zone. Spirit side to Ostalchuk. Lead pass for Adam on the right wing. Now the ball played back to Beretta. Dumbovic got a piece of it. Now Beretta scrambles back into the net. Dumbovic with a pass cleared out by Megson. And I do mean
options for Pittsburgh.
Ball played into Ostalchuk, and he gets by his man, pushing it, but Kapka couldn't handle the pass. Pass was a little bit up on him. I don't think he was expecting it there. Here's Z. Off Dumbovic's foot. Drago backboard in the neutral zone. To Topolsky, back for Drago. Looked like Pittsburgh had a chance to set up something earlier. Couldn't quite make that last connection. On the right side, Kapka. Oh, he was looking for Ostalchuk, and Beretta came out and smothered it. And Beretta was almost out of the box. He may even have been when he touched it with his hands. That had the crowd going. Here's Carey putting it right back into the box, and Beretta with a great sliding tackle. That's all he could do. Topolsky cranks it wide. Ostalchuk looking for it. He's broken up along the near wing boards. Now it's Tacoma. The game starting to picking up with its pace. Ball played in the wall off of him. Now it's Topolsky. And now it's cleared out by Marr. Up for Dumbovic. Whistle and a foul, and they will call that one on Drago.
There's been an urgency on the part of the Pittsburgh Spirit right now. I think maybe they should just settle down, string a couple passes together, get into a rhythm, into a flow of the game.
Right. He's been an up-and-down player and had very few bad games.
He's probably the most underrated player in the league.
He's got to be. Not enough people know about him. That's why he didn't make it. Here's McKenzie. Dave McKenzie over the midfield line. Long ball the other way. Quick shot off the boards. Everybody after, but nobody picks it up. Now finally it's Tacoma with Heel. Tied up by Stevie Buttle. Buttle wins it for O'Hara. Johnny with a push to Dave Hagen. Hagen trying to split up the middle. There was no room there, and it's cleared away. McKenzie will pick it up at the red line. Mack holding it. Looking for Hagen, far boards. Off the boards, wide of Beretta. He didn't expect that one to pop over his shoulder. Near side Buttle battling. Stevie winning that battle. Pushing it out. Child out at the red line. Giving it for Hagen. They wanted to give and go, but it was broken up. Nice play by Megson.
A little bit more patience on the part of Pittsburgh here as they are starting to string some passes together, forcing Tacoma to come out a little bit.
Buttle playing it into Hagen. Davey trying to make the nice turn. Slowed down. Still holding it. Looks for the room. Now takes a drive, but it was blocked on its way in. Hagen trying to force it through. Broken up. That's some good effort there by Dave Hagen. Now on the left wing side. Back comes Captain Ray Evans. Guarding against him is Dave McKenzie at the Spirit red line. It's passed right side. Nobody has Carey, but he shot it wide on a chip. Knocked down in the box. O'Hara breaks it up. Good defensive play there. But Evans keeps it in. The shot blocked by O'Hara. He took that one and looked like off the face. Now it's Tacoma once more with Ralph Black, who has the go-ahead goal for the Stars. Playing it back out. Wall. Left wing side for Jim Sinclair, the former Buffalo Stallion. Sinclair in a bit. Right side. Gerget shooting it up high and wide. Looked like it hit off McKenzie. Far side, McAllister's going to be called. Luis not taking this team lightly. He's in here watching. Dave McKenzie. Now to O'Hara, back to Peter Moblik. 2:44 to go. Quarter number one from the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. Spirit down 2-1. Ball played up to Ostalchuk. Good lead. For O'Hara to the offensive zone. Taken down, but he got right back up. They play the advantage. In the corner now, it's taken back. Pittsburgh will steal it. Child with a shot blocked by Beretta. To the near side. Ostalchuk with a good effort. Now finally Pittsburgh will get it back neutral zone. McKenzie carries it in for Ostalchuk. Dumping it off right side for Child. Paul holding it. Back for Ostalchuk. The give and go off the boards for Child. Paul tied up by McAllister, who fouls him. Free kick Pittsburgh. Child will want to get it in play quick. Out to McKenzie. A drive deflected. Another shot by Mack at the goal post. It came out. Another drive by Hagen Black. Another shot score. Greg Ostalchuk ties it at 2. We'll take it to a break with a score dead even at 2. This is the Spirit Soccer Network.
Number 6, Dave Hagen. Time of the goal, 12:56. Nostalgia from Hagen at 12:56. Spirit 2, Tacoma.
Back live at the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh, John Paul Della Camera with Bruno Schwartz still in the first quarter. That last goal, Nostalgic, 7th of the year from Hagen at 12:56. Ties it at 2 as Mobla comes way out. Lead ball upfield for Marr. Shoots one in, he wanted Dembovic. It's broken up, Kevin again. A shot save, another shot, Dembovic blocked. Marr again. And right in on Beretta, and the game is starting to turn a little bit here with Pittsburgh picking up some momentum. Upfield now comes Tacoma. Nostalgic back. You can see Pittsburgh's defense has started to pick up because of their offensive surge.
The ball is receiving it and then putting some pressure on Tacoma's defense immediately when they get there.
Here's Kapka now in the right wing corner. Broken up. Nostalgic still battling for the ball, but a whistle is blown. I think Greg Nostalgic has had as good a first quarter as anybody out in that field tonight. He got that last goal, but even before that, he's made some good plays both ways. Here's Kapka helping to steal. Leads for Dembovic. Drago with a shot save. Kapka the rebound. He shot it wide. And he's taken it to the boards hard by Evans, and he's down. He's hurt. They got to blow the whistle, and finally, the referee does. Kapka came in, and the rebound was what he was looking for, Bruno. Evans was of Evans crashing into him unless they got their feet locked together. Evans pushing a little bit, and Z's feet got twisted, and then he banged into the boards. He is only one of 2 players taking the most shots as well with 86. George Tiger in to replace him. Again, a drop ball. It's twice we've seen it in this game. Sometimes you don't see them for months. On the left wing side now, it is Ralph Black in a 2-2 tie, pushing it out to Sinclair. Moving it in for Peterson to give and go. Comes back out, a shot blocked by Marr off Sinclair. Tiger after it, won by Tacoma. Now Marr with some aggressiveness heads it out. All the way back to the midfield line. Evans quickly. Nice play by Black, but he'll lose it to Topolsky. Up for Dembovic. Heads it upfield for Nostalgic. Tiger free on the right. Nobody could get to him as Greg was bothered and even fouled. I never even heard the whistle by Sinclair. And it's going to be Nostalgic holding it. Giving up to Topolsky. A drive blocked by Ralph Black. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Marr on the give and go. Back from Nostalgic. Back for Greg. Pass deflected. This is a breakaway. Ralph Black is going to walk in on goal against Peter Mavlik. Deeks outside the box, shot it wide. And it's loose in front, and Peterson will just knock it in. They are not waving it off. But now the referee called a foul of Greenwich. You did? Okay, and that's why they didn't wave it off?
Right.
That ball still went into the net.
But the whistle had blown. He was taken down outside of the penalty box. This will be a direct kick just to the right of Mavlik with 6 seconds left.
I want to get into that with you, though. Quickly, a shot and a score right off of the kick. Ray Evans will get credit for it. Pittsburgh didn't have a man on him, and Sinclair will get the assist. And Bruno, that's why set plays are so dangerous.
Well, that's lack of concentration, realizing only 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. Pittsburgh a little bit relaxed, just giving up the ball. They passed the ball back, and Ray Evans just drilled it past the arms of Mavlik, and Tacoma has a 3-2 lead.
And I'm sorry, it was Black who passed it. Ralph Black, the assist, Evans the goal. Okay, time running out in the opening quarter. 2 seconds, 1. The horn sounds, and against Tacoma. And Tacoma.
He's not now in there as the pivot man.
And with Alberto out too with injuries, although Luis is dressed for the game tonight. Now on the near side, McKenzie plays it far side to Hagen. Pittsburgh with a man advantage. Frank Barton, 1 of 4, trying to kill it off. It's his first shift of the night. In the corner for Child. Far boards, Dave Hagen. Good reverse to the right side, point area. McKenzie off the near boards for Buttle, tackle off of him. McKenzie drives it, broken up in front. Here's Barton coming back. Off the right wing boards. Jeff Wall up for Paul Rowe, his first shift of the night as well. Now it's taken back the other way, Hagen. Leads it, Buttle, shot it wide. Just looked like Stevie miskicked it there. Now it is Hagen playing it back. O'Hara holding it, team captain, drills one for Buttle, he scores! Tied at 3, Stevie Buttle from John O'Hara on the power play.
And a great pass from Johnny O'Hara. And all he had to do was stick his foot out and knock the ball in, which he did, and we have a tie game at 3.
And for Stevie Buttle, that is going to be his 7th goal of the season. I thought O'Hara was shooting it, and I think so did a lot of other people Steve Buttle over. The interesting thing is that that goal was scored just 35 seconds into the quarter, and that last goal by Tacoma was 5 seconds at the end. So those goals are basically like, what, 40 seconds apart. That's it. So both teams have scored at what the other coaches would feel are inopportune times. It's tied at 3. We'll see if this opens up the game like it did earlier. One time it was tight, cautious a bit for a while, and then all of a sudden, open those gates, and that's what I think we've got now.
Well, we've only played 16 minutes in a game, and already 6 goals have scored. This is the delight of these fans here.
Here's Steve Buttle up for Child, broken up by Ray Evans. Evans holding it. If it gets into a wide-open situation, as Hagen takes it away from Evans, who fell, Pittsburgh's got to be favored. They have more guys that have that offensive firepower and can put it in the net. There's McKenzie in for Child. Loose in the box, Buttle, save! It was kicked out from behind the goalkeeper. Mark Peterson saved a goal. That ball was going in. He kicked it right before it crossed the goal line. Great play. Key play.
Well, Steve Buttle could have put a little bit more power behind that. He took it a little bit too easy.
Here's Child shooting it. Stopped by Beretta. Beretta appears to be a little bit shaken up by the last sequence of events here. He was a little tentative on that shot.
He's having difficulty holding on to the ball.
He had an elbow injury the other night against L.A. Was taken out, but apparently is okay. Now it's Hagen coming right back. And hold on, David. They were a little bit down watching it, I think, and now all of a sudden they're letting their emotions get the better of them, which is good. You like to see them involved here. And they're seeing some good up and down soccer action. And for a little bit here now, Pittsburgh trying to take it to Tacoma. On the free kick, makes it for Carey, who puts it up into the seats. We'll take. I'm honest. I'm honest.
Goal kick.
Moblik in the goal kick as we're back to the live action. Up for Dumbovic. Broken up. Drago pushing Pearson down, and that is an obvious foul. Pittsburgh scored on the power play to tie it at 3. Sinclair now plays it up for Pearson. Ridden off the ball by Topolsky. Now Stalchik led for Dumbovic. But Drago stopped on it. Didn't think he had a shot at it and stopped. That pass and the timing on Dumbovic's part was better. They had Topolsky wide open in the left wing. Now it's Marr with a good reaction to break it up, and McAllister will play it all the way back, Pittsburgh style, to the goalkeeper. Beretta now on the left wing side for Sinclair. Sinclair holding it. Plays it up the middle. Topolsky just levels Pearson, who kicked him back. On fire and really provide a big boost to the home team. Here's Evans now on the power play right side. Now on the left wing, McAllister. Back to Evans. Near side, McAllister, shot, headed down and just missing the net. Tacoma should have had one there. Now it's George Tiger picking it up, cleared away, and we've got Ray Evans down in the field. No whistle yet. I'm surprised.
Shot that hit the inside of the post and came right back. It should have been in.
I'll tell you what, Evans was down for about 20 seconds. They don't blow the whistle, they blow one game. That's more than I've ever seen. Tiger looking for that ball now, but it's taken back by Evans. And Ray Evans will start back. 12 minutes straight up remaining. And this is the second quarter. It is tied at 3. Ray Evans carrying it. 19 for 55. Tacoma with a man advantage. McAllister playing it back out. This is Evans. Now it's broken up, and we've got another penalty. Evans goes down the way it looks. Pittsburgh will end up with a 51-second power play.
Marr had a chance to go on.
Open field right now for Pittsburgh and Tacoma. Ball played back now to Peter Marvin. Is he going to come out? He does. Out to the red line. Up for Ostalchik. Played back to O'Hara. John holding it at the midfield line. Now to Greg Ostalchik. Playing it back to McKenzie. Tacoma starting to pick up now tightly on the man-to-man marking. Ostalchik back to McKenzie at the Spirit red line. All the way back to Peter Mavlik. 11:20 to go. Second quarter tied at 3. Peter Mavlik plays it up to O'Hara. Back to Peter Mavlik. Pressured by McAllister. Gives it up to O'Hara. Johnny back to Peter Mavlik. Patience is a virtue, and Pittsburgh certainly has that virtue this season. McKenzie now to Ostalchik and back to O'Hara. Johnny holding it in his own zone. Back to Peter Mavlik at the penalty arc area.
Pittsburgh may very well be waiting for Marr to come out, so they have a man advantage for about a minute power play.
Well, it's going to happen pretty quick. in 10 more seconds. That's what I was thinking, but they had so mumuch time, but I think they wanted to work it around, and then if it meant this, then just go with it. I think you're right.
Well, as you said, patience is a virtue, and as long as you can maintain possession, you're in good shape.
All right, the power play's on. Pittsburgh, Stapolsky's out of the box. Hagen now out there as well for the Pittsburgh Spirit, joining O'Hara, McKenzie, and Child. Here's O'Hara in the box. McKenzie, a shot blocked. Out to O'Hara. A drive blocked in front. O'Hara will keep it alive in the zone, chipping it to the near corner. Buttle chesting it well. Great reverse to the other side for Hagen. Right side, McKenzie. Now to O'Hara. Topolsky back to the bench. Played into Buttle. He scores. Buttle from O'Hara, the same play.
Exactly right. O'Hara saw Buttle wide open near post. Again, Buttle got behind the defenders. Nobody picked him up. Johnny O'Hara with his great vision put a clear pass, split all four defenders, and Buttle just tapped it in.
Stevie Buttle's 8th goal of the season from John O'Hara. It is on a power play, so Buttle and O'Hara have connected for 2 power play goals in the space of 4 minutes and 20.
5 minutes. Spirit 4, Tacoma.
Back live at the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh, John Paul Della Camera, along with Bruno Schwartz. Pittsburgh leads 4-3 on the strength of a couple of Steve Buttle power play goals from John O'Hara. The last one coming at the 5-minute mark. Buttle's 8th of the year, 2nd of the game, and O'Hara's 2nd consecutive assist. He has 3 assists tonight, John O'Hara does. Once again, the team captain leading by example. Spirit leading it by 1 at 4-3. And Bruno, this is the first time tonight that they have led.
That's right, Nick. Each time they've battled back, and now they're ahead by 1.
Ralph Black puts it in play now to Evans. Outside the box, Peterson with a turnaround, but not enough on it. Mavlik with an easy save. Up for Ostalchik, played back to the near side for Marr. Now back to Peter Mavlik. And here he comes. With a little bit of room. Does Tacoma pressure him? No, they don't. Peter passing it carefully on the left side to Topolsky. Now for Ostalchik. Gregg at the midfield line to Kevin Marr. Marr back to Peter Mavlik. Pittsburgh passes that ball around as well as, if not better than any team in the major indoor soccer league. Now Evans on the intercept. Up the left wing side, Ostalchik bumps his man along the boards and draws a foul. Near side boards for Ralph Black, and back to Evans. Watched by Ostalchik. Evans, who had a great week. He was the MISL Player of the Week for last week. Now it's up for Sinclair at the midfield line. Back to Ray Evans. Now Tacoma trying to work that ball around in the box area for Heel. Off the mark. Kapka looks for it. Picked up by Ralph Black. Some great hustle there by Black. Out near the point area. Sinclair working on the give and go with Peterson intercepted. A numerical advantage for Pittsburgh. Topolsky leading it. In the box for Dombovic. Drago shot it wide. It hits off Beretta. Drago still with it. Pushing it for Topolsky. Back for Drago. They can't get a shot away. On the near side, it's Kapka. Z playing it to Kevin Marr. Marr coming to the far boards. Gets around his man. Wants to find somebody open. Broken up, but he's fouled.
For a lot of credit, he was very unselfish there. He could have shot himself and realized that other players were in better positions. But unfortunately, the defense had collapsed and caught up the ball.
And he stayed with it. Here's the Topolsky shot off the crossbar. A free kick from Ostalchik in the corner. Now it's Peterson clearing it away, and you get the feeling that Pittsburgh's starting to get some momentum here as McAllister goes over to Topolsky. Mavlik with it. But you still know that Pittsburgh's got to score goals, because the other night against Phoenix, they did this and did this and did this and didn't score, and then Phoenix came back and won it. So Pittsburgh can continue to have that momentum, but they got to put the ball in the net. McAllister almost steals from Ostalchik. Now it's McKenzie up for Gregg. Gregg shaking loose around Evans. Leading it for Dombovic. One-on-one. He cuts on Peterson. Can't shoot it. He's tripped up in the penalty arc area. Not in the box, but in the penalty arc. And a late call. All right, we'll see. Ostalchik is over the ball. Plays it off to O'Hara. The shot. Great save. Beretta. That was right on. It's played out to McKenzie. Now in the left wing area. To O'Hara, 40 feet out. Cuts inside. Johnny faking it. Drawing 2 defenders. Lays it off into the near boards. Nobody there. Beretta looking real shaky now. Losing his confidence, at least from our vantage point. Unless Bruno, you spotted something else. Here's McAllister. Now losing it to Dombovic. McAllister wins it back. Good aggressive play. Leading it up the left wing side. Mavlik is out. Sliding tackle wins it. Great play for Peter Mavlik. Upfield, Dombovic. Broken up. Misl couldn't do that the first couple of games. He didn't read the indoor game like he's reading it now. He's reading it well. Up the left wing, McKenzie. Mack pushing it for Topolsky. Or making Kapka. Out for Domovic just outside the box. Drago on it. Drawing some coverage there from Black to McKenzie. Leaves it off for Kapka at the red line. Z dropping it for Ostalczyk. Right wing area. This is Kapka looking for some movement. Holding it. Trying to draw some attention and freeze the defense, but couldn't get what he wanted. Now it's 2-on-2 the other way. Right wing side, Gergich cutting inside on O'Hara. Johnny says no, takes it away. Upfield, Ostalczyk. Lead ball for O'Hara. Beretta coming way out and kicks it upfield. He had to do that or he was dead back there. Up the near wing side. Banged off the boards by Pearson. Broken up by Ostalczyk, and Rowe is holding on to him. Now it is Topolsky. 6:12 to go. Second quarter. The game livening up. Pittsburgh leads 4-3. Hagen, one-on-one. Cuts inside. A shot up high and wide. Buttle cranks it up into the crowd. It's on a play. I would have... And while we're back live here, free kick for Tacoma. Megson putting in play quickly. It's deflected out toward Evans. Hagen almost got it. Played back, though, to Topolsky. Out him in traffic. And a calm play back by Buttle to Moblik. Takes the pressure off. Up for Kevin Moore. Now back for Peter Moblik. It's a 4-3. Spirit lead. 5:42 left in the opening half. Moblik left side for Topolsky. Adam carrying it into the offensive zone. Into the far corner. Cranks it off the glass. It goes wide to the near side. Nobody playing on that near post here. Picked up by Evans. Intercepted by Buttle, who came all the way back to defend quickly. Up for Child. To Topolsky. Tried to lead it, broken up. Here's Gary Heel leaving it off for Mark Peterson. At the midfield line, slowing it down. Wants some better numbers to attack. Gives it up now for Evans, who comes up quite a bit from his defender's role. Into the corner area for Gary Heel, watched by Topolsky. Heel. Double team. Hagen takes it. Could be a spirit break here, but Hagen's pass is deflected wide. Child still will run onto it. Into the left wing boards area. Child puts on the brakes. The carpet comes up a bit. You can see some ice. That ice is for the Penguin game later on this weekend. Ball played out now to Stevie Buttle. Takes a quick look at that clock. Buttle at the red line. Good lead for Kevin Marr. 40 feet out now. Sends it off the near boards for Hagen. Dave Hagen coming back out. Crosses it to Buttle. Great job chesting it down for Child outside the box. Child broken up and a foul on Ralph Black. That's well for Pittsburgh. He will take this free kick from the near wing side boards. Putting it out to McKenzie. Right back to Stevie Buttle. Out to Marr, the drive, and that's high and wide. Evans heads it back calmly to Beretta. He's up and throwing. Up the near side for Peterson, but McKenzie outruns him. Back to Moblik it goes. Up on the left side. Here's Marr alone. Now drawing some attention. Kevin Marr holding it. Waits for some help. Now for Child. George Tiger on right now for Stevie Buttle. Ball played back to McKenzie, neutral zone, upfield for Tiger in the offensive end. Tiger getting around his man, good play. George along the boards, getting free. Still working, double team, then he draws the fouls, and good pressure from George Tiger. Quickly on the free kick, he'll want to get it right back in front. The referees is hold up though. And now George will set things up. Putting it right side, he found O'Hara the drive, and that's blocked. Johnny hesitated a wee bit there. Now he'll try it again. They try to give and go, and O'Hara was dumped by Misl. There's no penalty. He'll put it into Tiger and get it right back. 30-foot drive, high off the glass. He gets his own rebound. In the box for Child. It's deflected by Tacoma. On the right side now it's McAllister. A 4-3 lead. He gives it up for Child. Back heel, Hagen. Save Beretta. Up into the air, Hagen heads it down for Child. Paul off the boards for Hagen, and he shot it up high. It's deflected. It was the play of the entire unit.
Well, Tacoma very lax on defense there, passing the ball square in the own defensive third. And of course, square passes are easily intercepted, as was the case there. Pittsburgh almost coming up with the goal.
Goal kick Beretta in play quickly to Jeff Wall and back to John Beretta, who won a title in the NASL when he played for Edmonton, indoors and out. He won his title indoors a few years ago. Here's Danko Gergich. Gergich cutting the midfield line. Plays it up. Now back to Wall. Jeff Wall with a pass. Broken up Hagen. May lead Child. Beretta comes way out to clear it at the red line. Pearson sending it the other way to McAllister in the middle of the field. Jim McAllister leading Tacoma back in the attack. And they do attack from right side to left. Pearson in the box area. Nobody there to take the give and go from Jeff Wall and Mofflick. Holds it, now gives it for O'Hara. And the crowd's starting to pick up a bit as John O'Hara plays it back to Peter Mofflick. Don't have the attendance tonight, but it looks pretty good. Upfield now for Child. Pittsburgh really working hard, especially this quarter. A lot of things working right, going their way, except for a few near misses. Here's a Sinclair pass that never finds its way there. Now Gergich gets it out to Rowe. Ball played back out. McAllister holding it. Evans now coming on. Looked like Tacoma had too many men on the bench. It was Wall just going there, and I thought Evans received it before Tacoma's man had cleared off. In any event, it's Tacoma with the ball. They lose to Kapka. They get it back. Gergich. Lead pass. O'Hara, the most exciting games we've ever broadcast. Long shot on Mobley. And a score off the rebound from the header. Mark Peterson will tie it up at 4 goals apiece. And again, right off of a set play.
The last 4 goals have come off set plays. Two power play situations, plus the free kick at the end of the third period. But this came off the board, and Peterson was there and headed the ball in. A rarity in indoor soccer, head ball.
And he was standing to the left side of Peter Mobley, who didn't get a lot of help there. Nobody had Peterson.
Well, that's right. He was totally unmarked behind the defense.
Scored by number 5, Neil Megson.
They give it to Megson. That was Peterson over in the far side. About 35 feet away from goal. Off the free kick, Topolsky backhilling. Kapka the drive, blocked. Clear to the far boards. Heel will get it. Black was pushed into the boards by Kapka, and that's the foul. 140 up the right wing side now. It is Tacoma with the ball. Ray Evans chipping it ahead for Peterson, who's behind the defense for the moment. A shot on goal rejected by Mobley. And a whistle, and all of a sudden finding some open space. Here comes Ostalchik. Quickly, Pittsburgh back to the attack. On the right side, Topolsky at the red line. Up Tacoma, back to Ostalchik. Back for Adam. He'll come back with it and play it all the way back to Peter Mobley. 1:18 left before halftime, tied at 4. Mobley up near the midfield line. To Ostalchik, offensive zone, left wing side, Marr. Running it in off the boards for Dembovic, and he just sliced it off.
A little bit more, and they're not finishing well. They're getting the opportunities, but not bearing down and having a good strike on goal.
Here comes Sinclair, down to a minute to play before halftime. He'll get it in the give and go from Gergich. Back for Pearson. Fleming, Pearson's pass deflected by Marr. Kevin chipping it ahead for Dembovic. Drago wanted to chip it the other way. He wants the handball call, but he's not getting it. On the right side, Jeff Wall. Over the midfield line, right wing side, he wanted to lead for Pearson. Marr will get it right back to Peter Mobley. 37 seconds left before halftime. On the near side, Adam Topolsky. Up for Ostalchik. Back for Adam. Not a good pass. McAllister took it away. Sinclair. Right side. Pearson deking. Try to give it back. Marr blocking it. Gergich there, and Sinclair. In Kansas City at St. Louis, that'll be the hottest ticket in town in this league tonight. Here's Hagen with the ball at the midfield line. Hagen in the offensive zone. Stopping it now, taking it to the left wing boards area. Lays it out to O'Hara. Time to run out of Pittsburgh. Now to move forward with 8 seconds to go. To Kapka along the near boards, down to 3 seconds. Rolls it along the boards. Beretta stopped it at the horn as he and Hagen collide right there as the half comes to a halt. And so at the end of the opening half of play, it's been that kind of a game, folks. Neither team is led by more. Drago and Dembovic. Marr and Topolsky are the other 2 defenders out there. Second half underway. Tacoma going left to right, Pittsburgh right to left on the far wing side. It is Gary Hale. It's good to see Alberto back out there in the spirit black and gold. Long clear to the near side boards, and Topolsky gives it up for Peter Mobley. He'll roll it right side. Kevin Moore upfield. Over the midfield line in a hurry. Dembovic free on the right wing. He hits Drago. Drago holding off the boards feed. Loose ball in front. Stopped there by Tony Chersky. And he's up and giving it up right away to Ray Evans. Lead ball intended for Ralph Black. Off the mark. Picked up at the midfield line by Kapka. Played back for Adam Topolsky. Long ball for Dembovic. Chesting it down. Drago one-on-one. Cuts to the inside, then lost the ball. We'll try it again. Drago goes wide outside. Takes a shot. Saved Chersky at the near post. And now it's cleared upfield. Topolsky keeps it in, settles it for Luis Alberto, tackled away to Gary Hill. Hill running it down upfield. Hill putting the brakes on, leading it right side for Peterson, who goes down. Mark Peterson, one of many talented Americans playing in the MISL. He's from the Tacoma, Washington area, so it's a local boy for this team. Now up for Kevin Marr, and Pittsburgh attacks right wing to Topolsky. In the box, Drago will shoot it. Looked like...
The ball came through the maze of players, and he wasn't set for the play. By the time the ball came, his foot was planted already, and the ball went into the stands. Goal kick for Tacoma.
Child out there now with Hagen and Buttle. McKenzie and O'Hara. The ball played up for Child. Tacoma loses that goal kick opportunity as a foul is going to be called in. This is Peter Mavlik. Up for Steve Buttle down on the left wing side. John O'Hara at his own red line. Plays it back to Mavlik. Tied at 4:13:10 left. Third quarter from the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. Here's Peter. Up near midfield. Leading it off the boards. McKenzie getting on track. In the box. A quick shot and a score. Dave Hagen from Dave McKenzie. And it's 5-4 Pittsburgh.
Nova from one end to the other. Mavlik with a great outlet pass to the right side of the board. McKenzie against the grates, hitting the defenders, and there was Hagen wide open, unmarked.
The Pittsburgh goal is second of the game.
Hagen with a good, strong, right-footed shot. Beating Tony Chersky, and it's a 5-4 Spirit lead. Let's see what the Spirit do with it. They get the first goal to start the second half. See if it gives them some momentum. Down the right wing. Heel with a shot. Blocked by Mavlik. Cleared up by O'Hara. Child turning it around off the boards to the onrushing Hagen. Cleared away by Tacoma. Thought it hit off the cameraman on the Tacoma bench. They let play go on. Here's Buttle. Up the right wing for Hagen. Broken up by Mark Peterson. Now it's Peterson on the left wing side to Ralph Black. Black cutting it inside. Holding on is Evans. Chipping it in for Peterson. A header. A great save. Mavlik off Gary Hill. That's one of the best saves of the night, if not the best. Lead ball now for Child into the offensive zone. Child cuts inside and makes it. A shot was blocked wide. Great recovery by Neil Mason because Child had him beat.
A great turn by Child. He cut the ball 90 degrees and had Mixon going the other way.
That would have been the kind of goal to bring the house down right after a brilliant save by Mavlik. If Pittsburgh could have scored that one. Here's Chersky now back at the edge of his own box on the right wing side to Mixon. Upfield, Gary Hill to Peterson. Good lead ball for McAllister. Turns and fires. Save by Peter Mavlik. O'Hara clears it upfield. Hagen looking to gain an advantage here. Kicked away from him. Pearson bangs McKenzie to the boards. Looks it to O'Hara. 11:27 remaining. Third quarter. Spirit leading at 5-4. Up for Debovic. Drago tackled off the ball. O'Hara wins it back for Pittsburgh to Alberto. Back for O'Hara up the near side for Debovic. 3 All-Stars on the field at the same time now for Pittsburgh. Drago looking for Alberto. Broken up. Drago again. Turning it to the inside. A drive. A wicked one too high. Not by much. Hit off the top part of the glass above the crossbar. Now it is Kapka cutting inside. He'll get that ball right back to him. Looking to make a play off the boards. He shot it wide. To the near wing side, it's Dumbovic. Laying it all the way back out to O'Hara. Johnny cutting it back for McKenzie. Mac for Alberto, back for McKenzie. And now it's picked up by Pearson. Fleming Pearson into the offensive end. Cutting wide right side, and McKenzie. Mac doesn't buy it, but they call
Direct kick. Tacoma.
on the free kick. Wall off the boards from McAllister. Banged, but not out of the zone. Wall keeps it alive. Far side. Here's a quick shot wide of Peter Mavlik. Gergich just stand on it. McKenzie off the boards for Dumbovic. Gave it up to McAllister. McAllister drills one. It goes wide. Gergich couldn't settle it down. McKenzie bangs it upfield for Dumbovic. Lead pass for Kapka. Broken up. Kapka got a piece of it now. Back all the way up for Gergich. One-on-one against McKenzie. Cuts inside. Now back outside. Great fake. Takes the shot off the boards. Rebound shot wide. Another shot goal. Pearson will score in the rebound. Gergich will get the assist. Hey, it's tied again. 5 apiece.
Got to give Tacoma credit. They keep battling back, and they've done that all year so far. Here, this time, Gergich, not to be denied, plays the ball off the boards, gets the ball back, and then just puts the ball past Montlet, and we have a tie game at 5.
Well, you get the feeling, Bruno, that this kind of a game may be whoever gets that last goal. So it is Pearson's 9th goal of the season from Gergich, and a second of the game. Let's see what Pittsburgh does here. Ball played upfield now to Child. Ball shot near the midfield line, broken up. There was Pittsburgh. And work. All right, the Spirit 2 for 2 in the power play. Can they make it 3? It's played by Hagen to McKenzie, 50 feet away. Back to O'Hara. Dead center now, back on the right wing to McKenzie. Cuts it left side. Hagen trying to push it toward the box area. Cut off. Frank Barton is there. Not a good pass. And now it's cleared upfield. Hagen back to win it for McKenzie. 9.5 to go. Third quarter tied at 5. A minute 35 on the power play. Gary Hill sitting it out. Buttle deflected over to Hagen. Out to John O'Hara near the red line. Johnny holding it. Gives it up for Dave Hagen. In the corner for Child, off the boards. Nobody after it. Comes back off the glass for Hagen. He heads it to O'Hara. Quickly sent over in the right wing to the point area for McKenzie. Pittsburgh has been working that ball around well for a good portion of the night. In for Buttle, in deep. Child, great save. Rebound, kick loose. Child for Hagen. No hat trick. It's blocked by Chersky. Off the boards, O'Hara fighting to keep it alive in there. Headed into the outstretched arms of Chersky, but the save he made on Paul Child was brilliant.
Incredible. Tremendous courage, throwing himself in the foot of Child, taking him away, denying him a goal.
That certainly equaled Mavlik's save about 5 minutes ago. Or what seemed like 5 minutes ago, maybe less. Here's Hagen now out to O'Hara. 55 feet away, cuts it right side to McKenzie. Tie score, 5 apiece, Pittsburgh in the power play. O'Hara holding it. Near boards to Hagen. 35 feet out, back to O'Hara, about 50 feet out. Johnny cuts in. Off the boards, he wanted Child. Broken up by Jeff Wall. Looks for some room. Finds Frank Barton. Now back to Wall, and he'll chip it ahead. Looking to run onto it is Sinclair. McKenzie and he collide. Mack wins it. Play on, says the officials. Up on the right wing, Buttle. Trying to create an even bigger advantage. Bring it outside the box. Kicked away from Stevie. Now to O'Hara. John looks. Fires it. It's deflected, and it goes. Stevie's been dangerous in the power play. Got a couple already.
He gets behind the 3 defenders there. They're playing with a 3-1, and twice he's been able to get behind there and score for Pittsburgh.
Luis Alberto from the corner kick. Puts it out to Polsky, cranks it, it's blocked. Tacoma with it, makes it. Broken up by Marr, and they call a foul. That one surprised me because I thought Kevin got that ball. Here's Peterson coming back, an open man. Gary Hill just out of the box. His shot went wide. Peterson overran the rebound. That ball didn't bounce right for him. That's actually more like it. Here's Marla kicking it out, and he's kicked by Peterson. That's a foul. Thought it would have been a little more. Peterson. And to go. Third quarter on the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. I'm John Paul Della Camera with Bruno Schwartz. Hope you're enjoying this offensive battle. Topolsky up now for Kapka. Z wanting to turn for Alberto. Luis took a fall and then almost passed it back out. Here's Hill, broken up by Topolsky. Picked up by Marr, back for Luis Alberto. Luis on the far boards. Reverses it to the left point for Topolsky. Adam holding it. Looking for Dembovic. Off a deflection, sent back to Tony Chersky. Right side now to Ray Evans. Over on the left side. Picked up by Sinclair. Near side of the board, 6:48 to go. A tie score at 5 as Sinclair tries to get it around Kapka. And they work to give and go. So they got it off of Peterson, but now Kapka rides him off the ball. Some great defensive work there by Kapka coming back and defending.
Good concentration by Pittsburgh there as they matched up man for man there and were very patient defensively until they caused the turnover.
Here's a lead pass for Kapka, headed down, but not out by Pearson. Kapka out to the left point area. Kevin Marr with the brakes on, now plays it back the other way. This is Peter Mavlik. At his own red line. Flicking it to Topolsky, back for Mavlik. Peter upfield for Alberto. Quick touch to Topolsky. Got him in the box, and Kapka shot it too high. Another try, and that's blocked. He tried to crank it on the volley. All the way out to Alberto, and he puts it back quicker than anybody. To Topolsky, right side. 30 feet out. Back to Alberto. Luis trying to spin around. Plays it back out to Kevin Marr. For Dembovic. Drago. Trying to use that speed to cut. Works it inside, then lost it. Cleared out. All the way downfield by Grgic. And now it is picked up by Mavlik. 5:33 to go. Third quarter, tied at 5. Ball played up to Kevin Marr. Marr with it up for Alberto, the give and go. Marr broken up in the play. Pearson leading for McAllister. Here's a 2-on-1. Marr hustling back. McAllister down the right side. They lose that numerical advantage thanks to some great work there by Marr and a good recovery run. Topolsky helping as well. Ball played on to Jeff Wall in the box. Shot it wide. Topolsky clears it, not out. Cranked it the first time, but it was shot wide by Sinclair. Marr taken to the boards by McAllister.
What you want to do in order to get numbers so you defend equally.
Back now comes Tacoma. Wall right side to McAllister. Lead ball far side. They had heel open for a moment, but O'Hara closed real quick. Now it is Grgic trying to deke around Kapka to Mason. Right side boards area. McAllister back to Mason. He's in very deep. Played it back out. Nobody was there. Nobody had a foot down in the box area. They could have scored. Now it's Alberto from Dembovic. Luis up for Kapka. He let the ball get by him so he could try to run it down. Now the ball played back to Chersky. He's got it with his hands full because Topolsky was right on him. Here comes Tacoma trying to create a numerical advantage. Up off the right wing boards to Peterson. They have it. It's 2-on-1. In deep, the shot. Fingertip saved by Peter Mavlik, and he'll be up and throwing to Dembovic. Drago looking. Trying to create space. Runs into it himself up the middle of the field. In the box. The shot score. Drago Dembovic on a covered length rush at 6-5 Pittsburgh.
After Tacoma defenders, and then unleashed a wicked left-footed shot, hit the inside of the post, and bounced to the far corner of the net, and Pittsburgh's on top again, 6-5.
Out of all the goals tonight, that is the one that has gotten the crowd up, the most electrifying goal of the night. As you say, coast to coast. I believe the assist is going to Mavlik. Peter Mavlik threw it to Dembovic. I can't remember anyone else touching that ball. I think Mavlik's going to get the assist, but we'll wait and see. Crowd just now starting to settle back after that one. It is 6-5. Dembovic and Hagen in a lot of open space, and Dembovic ran onto it. He had more space. It opened up more for him, and he cut it in the box. Thought it hit off the inside of one post, curled, and hit the top part of the far net. Here's Evans now in the box. Broken up. It comes out to Heel. Shot blocked by O'Hara. Evans getting it back from Heel. Holding it. In the penalty arc area for Black. Broken up by Buttle. Taken back by Evans. Hagen, aggressive, wins it back for O'Hara. John O'Hara now on the right side to McKenzie.
The Spirit
Peter
goal,
Mavlik.
his 17th of the season.
6-5, Spirit leading. Long ball upfield intended for Hawks. And Drago may have invested it. Coast to coast. Makes it. Shooting into the box. O'Hara picks it out. He was kicked from behind by Peterson, and that's a foul. 3:21 remaining. Tacoma 17. Here's Butler with the ball. Deep in his own end. Fakes to go back to Mavlik. Doesn't fake out McAllister, former teammate of his with Seattle. Now McKenzie blasting upfield. And
We're learning the indoor game, but it's very difficult to blow this type of team.
in Pittsburgh, Mavlik has the goal kick and a 6-5 Spirit lead. He'll get it back from McKenzie. Mavlik with a toss-up field for Dave Hagen. Hagen holding it far wing boards. Played back to McKenzie. Now up the right side, Dave Hagen cutting to the inside. In the box area, in the arc for Trout. Played back out to O'Hara. Johnny pushes it back. Buttle covering nicely for him way back there. Stevie Buttle real quick. Up for Hagen on the right side. Hagen breaks her on. Now it spins around, draws a crowd, plays it back out to Stevie Buttle. Now for O'Hara. Johnny with a good toe ball in for McKenzie off the boards, loose in the box, but Tacoma will clear it up for McAllister. Knocked down by Steve Buttle, and it's the flag.
To give the penetrating passes forward.
Upfield now. Tacoma. Up for Grgic. They try to give it a go. It's blocked. Back to Sinclair now to Grgic at the red line of Pittsburgh. Alberto on him. Played out far side. Wall. Now on the left wing. Evans. Around the boards from McAllister and McAllister and quick. This is Wall. Back for McAllister. Kapka kicks it away from him. Now McAllister again. In the box, chested down by Marr for Topolsky. Back for Kevin Marr. Pittsburgh with a good run here. 4-on-3. Marr wants the lead. Kapka springs him, but he passed it back to Domovic. Maybe. Luis Alberto on the corner kick to Topolsky. A shot, he misses it to the near side. He took a great shot. Marr in the box. Domovic shot wide. Marr scores on the rebound. 7-5. The first time tonight it's a 2-goal lead.
The ball hit off the board, and Kevin Marr kept storming in on goal, and one touched it high over Wachowski's shoulder, and Pittsburgh has a 7-5 lead.
And that's a very nice goal for the rookie, Kevin Marr from Yale University. Up the right wing side, now it is Mark Peterson coming back. Let's see what that goal does to Pittsburgh. It has certainly lifted the crowd. Buttle looking for it. Now it is intercepted by Heel. Hagen will take it away. Hagen on a run up the right wing side. Still carrying it. Looks for Child. Child off the boards. Hagen was shot. He just missed. What a great run on that rebound by Dave Hagen. Now back the other way. Tacoma loses. Hagen dumped by Megson. Wow.
To the ball.
Free kick here for Pittsburgh. O'Hara to the near side for McKenzie. Down to a minute remaining in the third quarter. Childs works the give and go with McKenzie. Near boards area. Mack with the brakes on. Plays it back out for Paul Child. For Hagen to the onrushing Child. He chipped it wide. Buttle tries for it. Broken up by Ralph Black. Pittsburgh beckoning there for a handball call. Chersky up and throwing it. Heel taken down. Or going down, either way. O'Hara with the ball. Plays it back to Malvik. It looked like there was some contact between O'Hara and Hill. But no final call. Malvik over his own red line. Now off the right boards. Didn't get a good pass away, but Hagen recovers it well. Good thing, because Peter had a long way backwards to go. 20 seconds left now as Chersky will get to it. Up the right side for Mark Peterson. Now lead pass up the near wing. O'Hara knocking it down. 8 seconds left. You're going to hear a nice ovation when this quarter ends. O'Hara right side. McKenzie down to 3 seconds off the boards. Buttle. And the ball trickles in the box as the horn sounds, ending the third quarter. It is Pittsburgh 7, Tacoma 5. The fourth quarter coming up. This is the Spirit Soccer Network. 2 goals from Bovic and Marr. Ball played back to Luis Alberto. Now to Kevin Marr and all the way back to Peter Mavlik. Mavlik up near the red line, shipping it ahead. It goes right in the if you just join us. Trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, and right here at home where they're 8-3, and they've done well. Here's Gergich, shifting on Alberto. Cutting inside, out, and in again. Ball played back out to Barton now. Toward the box, McAllister, ridden off by Z. Kapka. For Alberto, the pass way behind him. Intercepted. Here's Pearson. Getting it on the give and go from Barton. A great defensive play by Marr. May have saved the goal. Ball played up the near wing side. Tacoma wanted to get it quickly. Or McAllister puts it in to Barton. Marr marking Pearson on the far wing. Now it is Frank Barton once more at the red line. Going to the right side for Gergich. Danko Gergich along the far wing boards. Alberto strips of the ball, but Barton keeps it in the box area. Cleared out by Kapka for Domovic. Back for Z. Lead ball for Topolsky, but it's too far. A bit too deep, and now Barton will turn it around. 13:50 to play, fourth quarter. And it's a 7-5 Spirit lead. Don't forget, we'll have everything for you, including replays of a lot of the goals on our Hyatt Pittsburgh post-game show. That's at the conclusion of tonight's soccer game. Here's Ray Evans. Upfield it goes. Ralph Black. Back for Ray Evans. Makes and runs for open space, but the ball is played to the near boards. Instead, back for Ralph Black. And now back out it comes to Evans. Upfield, Gary Heel outside the box. Leaves it for Megson, who scores. And I'll tell you, you've got to admire the patience of the Tacoma Stars. They're not pressuring to hurry up and get that goal. They worked it well.
You're absolutely right. Pittsburgh, again, getting a little bit too defensively oriented. limited or going into the shell, allowing Tacoma to knock the ball around, and they did. And Black was wide open there in the, or Heel was wide open in the middle of the box. They played the ball into him, he relayed it off, and boom, it's in the back of the net, and it's 7-5. 7-6, excuse me.
The Tacoma goal scored by number 5, Misl.
All right, it is Pittsburgh now with the ball. Hagen trying to recreate that magic again and get that lead back on Misl. That is a key goal in this game. Here's McKenzie in the far wing. Leaves it off for Hagen. Stevie Hagen holding it for the boards. Out to McKenzie. Mack out to Stevie Buttle at the red line of Tacoma. Buttle holding it. Tries to lay it up for Hagen. Hagen tied up by Ray Evans, trying to shift his way free. Now comes back out, pushes it out to Child. Both Spirit defenders were upfield that time. Spirit forwards coming back to play those positions. Now O'Hara is back along with Stevie Buttle. John O'Hara with it at the midfield lineup for Child. A give and go back to O'Hara. Try to chip it in, but it's intercepted. Back from the Stars. This first-year team, I'll tell you, has really impressed me tonight. Looked like an easy outfit to play the first time in this building, even though Pittsburgh didn't blow them away until the very end of the game. They shut out a sluggish team at Tacoma and looked better. But tonight, they look a lot better than when they shut out Pittsburgh 3-0, because Pittsburgh was playing poorly that night. They're not playing poorly tonight. They made some mistakes, but they're not playing like they did against Tacoma there.
And they're getting stronger as the season goes along. Having won 3 out of the last 4, they're starting to play excellent indoor soccer.
Child is kicked down from behind. Kick. Direct from the far area, and Buttle's going to take
Pressure.
Stevie Buttle will put it in play. Fakes one way now out to McKenzie. A drive off the boards and wide. Flicked away by Gergich. O'Hara on his horse chasing it. Now kicks it back to Peter Mavlik. It's a 7-6 game. Pittsburgh in the lead. Mavlik's all the way up to the red line of Pittsburgh. Lead ball to the far side. Buttle heads it down for Child. Paul Child, pushed by Barton, clears it back to John O'Hara. Up the middle of the field for Dave Hagen. Hagen pushed down by Sinclair, and a foul.
Pushing Tacoma.
Free kick here for Pittsburgh.
Spirit.
And it's going to be O'Hara. Broken up by Pearson, but played nonetheless to McKenzie. Hagen now lays it off for McKenzie in the corner. Mack will get to it. Cuts it inside, tries to go after himself. McAllister cut that one off. And from the far boards, about 30 feet out at a very sharp angle. Stevie out to McKenzie, a drive, and that's headed down by Sinclair. Tacoma's starting to come back. They've got a 3-on-2, but a bad pass to Gergich will nullify that potential advantage. Gergich juggling it by the Spirit bench, now plays it back to Sinclair. Less than 11 minutes to go. Fourth quarter, 7-6 Pittsburgh. Ball played back now to McAllister at the red line of Tacoma to Sinclair. Back for Sinclair from Pearson, broken up. Now McAllister clears it the other way. John O'Hara with it. 10 minutes, 42 seconds remaining. Fourth quarter from the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. John Paul Della Camera with Bruno Schwartz, a 7-6 Pittsburgh lead. Now Alberto trying to lead for Child. Paul is looking one way, the ball goes the other, and Chersky up and throwing. Right side, Ralph Black coming through. Plays it, gets it back in the give and go. It's dangerous, but his shot was blocked by Alberto. Mavlik was screening that all the way. If Alberto doesn't block that, that may get through. Nothing Peter could have done. Here's Kappa now. Lead for Dembovic.
Cleveland 4, Memphis 7.
The clearing pass is intercepted now. Ralph Black coming back upfield. It's 7-6 here. Pittsburgh and Bruno on our USA Out of Town scoreboard. We've got some good news quickly.
7-4 Memphis over Cleveland in the fourth period.
Here comes Dembovic now coming back. Outside the box, Kapka's shot saved by Chersky. That hurt him. He's down. Chersky's down. Nobody sees him. Here's a long shot, and that's way wide.
Can't stop.
Because you assume that these guys have the heart and the emotion, but you've got to make a pretty intelligent decision. You've got to use your head.
Well, this is where coaching comes in as well.
Hey, was that another drop ball? Here's Kevin Marsh shooting it. What's that, 4 tonight? It's going to be a missile mark. Here's Alberto looking for it. Now Black with a nice play back to his own keeper, Chersky. It's still 7-6 Pittsburgh. If you just joined us, 9:13 to go, fourth quarter.
That was a good play by Black, pushing the ball back to Chersky just to get his hands on the ball and get his coordination and his concentration back into the game.
Ball that went out of play on the Spirit bench. Pittsburgh with a free kick to Polsky and Marr in the back. Alberto, Dombovic, and Kapka up front. Over 10,000 on hand tonight. First time in the Spirit history that they've done it back-to-back with double figures. And if you're a gambler, you may want to bet them 3 times by next Friday when Cleveland comes in. If Pittsburgh can win this game, if Cleveland can lose theirs, Pittsburgh would gain a full game on the Cleveland Force. That would be 2 straight wins at home there for Memphis. That would be a nice week for them. Upfield now, it's Frank Barton as we are back in the live action with 8:45 left in the fourth. 7-6 Pittsburgh on the right wing side, broken up by Kevin Marr. Cleared back. Tacoma with it. Pearson. Left wing. McAllister outside the box. Drills it high and wide off the glass. Pearson playing it out to Frank Barton. Back inside, Pearson to McAllister, and he shot it wide. He shanked it off his foot. We'll take it to a break. Back in the live action, John Paul Della Camera with Bruno Schwartz, a 7-6 Spirit lead. It's a thriller from the Civic Arena. Hagen plays it back to Buttle at the Spirit red line. Chipped over midfield for Dave Hagen. Hagen plays it back to O'Hara. Down to 8 minutes to go. 7-6. Spirit leading it. McKenzie dummies over the ball. Good play. For Child, a shot and a diving save by Tony Chersky. Big play. That's his first real test of a shot in the air. Pearson trying to turn and O'Hara goes down. Free kick, Frank Barton in the neutral zone. They'll leave it for Sinclair. Upfield, O'Hara on the intercept for Child. Broken up again. Tacoma with it. Pearson to McAllister, drawing the crowd. Out for Carey, shot in wide, and now played back into Peter Mavlik. Mavlik rolls it, and two players are going off. McKenzie.
Well, this is where good, skillful players come in.
Cleveland Force in a battle of what I feel will be both Eastern Division contenders. Pittsburgh's going to go a long way this year. Evans now shooting it in, blocked by Peter Mavlik. Broken up by Peterson. Bussmeyer along the boards. 4 players aside, and Bobby draws a foul on Ray Evans. Penalties on McKenzie and Pearson. Then sportsmanlike conduct. Here's Child on the run upfield. But his shot is blocked wide by Misl.
It was a great run by Paul Child, coming from his own defensive zone and taking on the entire Tacoma defense there, just stretching him. A good shot that was blocked in the last second.
Here's Ray Evans. Long ball ahead for Megson with a header, but it's right to Peter Mavlik. He rolls it right for Dave Hagen. Hagen still with it. Back for Bobby Bussmeyer. On the left wing side to the rookie Kevin Marr. Over to Bussmeyer. The Spirit line near midfield. Plays it up. Now it's Hagen. Back for Kevin Marr. To Child. They try to give and go. Back for Marr. Kevin tries to get his own pass off the boards. Carey breaks it up. He has not played much tonight for whatever reason. Up for Gary Heel. Heel goes down. So does Marr, and a penalty on Kevin Marr.
Nevertheless, a foul from behind, tripping Carey, who was going in on top of the penalty area in the Pittsburgh zone. And Pittsburgh will have 2 men in the penalty box, Kevin Marr. And Tacoma here obviously has the advantage. This is not good for Pittsburgh.
Here's Evans. 3 players defending it for the Spirit. McAllister pushes it back out. Earhart caps first shift of the night with O'Hara and Bussmeyer. Earhart coming in hard on McAllister. Now it is Evans drilling it, blocked by O'Hara. Defense is what the crowd is yelling, and defense is what the Spirit need. In 32 seconds, they get McKenzie back, but then it becomes a 5-on-4. Right now, it is 4-on-3. Evans right side to Peterson. The real danger is all the open space. And Tacoma with an extra player. Evans right side to Peterson. Pittsburgh doing a good job to this point. 14 more seconds, and then McKenzie is out. And then it's 5-on-4 because Pearson will come out. Peterson with a flick pass to McAllister, headed in. No goal. let's get the ruling on this. There was a pushing foul earlier. I was wondering because I thought Carey had hit her illegitimately.
There was no doubt the ball was in the net on the head ball.
Pushing
The ball came off the ground. Pushing call against Tacoma, right in the box, and the goal is disallowed.
Did you see the push in the replay? Colonel?
No, I didn't.
I'll tell you if it was where I think it was. I didn't see it. That's where it seems like they blew the play. In any event, Pittsburgh looking to defend here as Evans shoots.
Just collided Gino DiPolito. He didn't hesitate. He apparently saw it. He had a better angle from down there, and he blew the whistle before the ball had even entered the net.
Good thing it was tied at 7. Right now it's 7-6 Pittsburgh. Chow with it. Pittsburgh short for another 38 seconds. Evans pass. Blocked by Earhart Cap. Chow now looking. As the Tacoma player goes down, the foul is called on Paul Child.
Tripping.
McAllister on the free kick. 32 seconds up for the power play. To Evans. Right side to Mark Peterson. Back to Evans. Heel. Puts it out. McAllister 35 feet away. In deeper. And now Heel shoots it up. Cap and Child for the Spirit. John Kowalski so far using his bench rather well. Brought Alberto in on the right spot.
Not tired yet, was able to apply the pressure.
Here's Evans with it. 10 seconds left in the power play. Right side of the field, Peterson back to the red line for Evans. They got to watch out because Marr will be sneaking out pretty soon. Give and go doesn't work. McKenzie flicks it to the far boards. Marr's penalty's over. Evans along the boards. Mavlik saved it and almost let that ball square through. Anxious moments here. On the left wing now, it's Earhart Cap. Lead pass for Child off the boards. He and McAllister plowing on each other. And they're going to call that one, or not call anything, actually. Just the same, apparently. Now it is picked up by Chersky. Up the near side, Pearson playing it back to Chersky. The veteran chips it ahead to Mark Peterson. Upfield intercepted. McKenzie to Child, back to McKenzie, back to Child, broken up by Peterson. 3:45 left in the game. 7-6 Spirit leading it. Play back to Sinclair. Tacoma, the way they change, sometimes they're very close to too many men on the field. Second time I've almost caught him tonight. Although I don't have the whistle up here. Here's O'Hara playing it back to Peter Mavlik. 3:23 left. 7-6 Pittsburgh. Mavlik with the lead pass up the far boards. He already has one assist tonight. But Tacoma wins it back for Chersky. He wants a timeout. You know what they're going to do? Letting the other team score. They must prevent that here. They lead it 7-6. Sinclair will put it in play. Remember, he can do just what the goalkeeper can do, but he is a field player as well. Now O'Hara and Child help to strip the ball. It's cleared all the way back to Peter Mavlik. He'll wait and see if he's pressured. Now he lifts it up. Is it going to go over 3 lines? Just misses. Kapka with the header fails. McKenzie leads for Child, headed by Sinclair. That's a fine play he made. Up into the neutral zone. Tacoma with the ball. Sinclair retreats from the net. Now it is Peterson on the right side. To Evans. Left side for Sinclair, the former Buffalo Stallion Ironman. Had a consecutive game streak for that team. And then was let go during the offseason. He'll play it upfield. Off a deflection on the near side. Makes it running into the boards. O'Hara blocking it with McKenzie. Mack up off the boards for Child. Couldn't turn around against Evans. Evans now will get it back. Lead pass far side. Peterson cutting to the inside. Shoots it in off the boards. It hits off someone and goes into the...
Tacoma was coming with a lot of pressure.
Memphis is leading Cleveland 8-5 in the fourth quarter. Then on the USA out-of-town scoreboard. Mavlik up and throwing now. Off a deflection. Sinclair has to come out for it. Child right on him. Makes the good pass, though, on the right side to Mixon. 2:06 to play. 7-6. Spirit are leading. This is Evans. Upfield. Chipping it toward the box area. Headed in wide. Mavlik. Rebound. Peterson. Save. Mavlik. Big save. Here's Kapka with it in the far boards. To Vossmeyer. Good lead ball for Kapka. Pittsburgh 2-on-2. Lead pass. Child. Stretching. Shut it wide. Kapka will get it back. Takes his own ball off the boards. The big Z off the boards, but right to Sinclair. Tough luck for the Pittsburgh Spirit. Let's hope it doesn't cost them.
You got a feeling Paul Child was trying to force it a little bit. He had a little bit more time. Could have played the ball against the boards on his own rebound. Elected to go one time, one touch, went wide, and Tacoma came up with the ball.
Here's Sinclair. That's a good analysis. On the right side, to Evans. Split second thinking. You got to make make that move. Here's Carey, right side of the field. Shot up the boards, loose ball in the box, shot deflected, loose, and Bosmeyer can't clear it out. Now it's deflected. Out of now. I think Pittsburgh wants a timeout. They're signaling for it.
Tacoma.
But let's see. It's Tacoma's ball.
That's right. They
can't call a timeout. I don't know why they're still signaling. Child on the bench now. It's a corner kick from the near side. And now Pearson coming on for Tacoma. Cap, Marr, McKenzie, O'Hara, and Bosmeyer. All defenders. It'll be put in play by Ralph Black. 1:03 left. Nail-biting time at the Civic Arena. Black out to Evans, shooting it way wide, and that went out of
high pressure for 59 seconds.
And they're going to use their goalkeeper, as you would expect. That's played into Peter Motley. And he's going to stall around a little bit. Now he chips it upfield. Up for McKenzie. Headed up. Cap looking, everybody looking. Now Peterson chips it the other way. Bosmeyer, a strong header to McKenzie. He'll kick it away. It'll go wide, but it kills some time. 40 seconds left. Sinclair with a chance to come back for Tacoma, attacking right to left. For Ray Evans, watched by Marr, back for Sinclair. Marr putting some pressure on. At the midfield line, Sinclair to Evans. Intercepted by Cap, pushing it off the boards for Kevin Marr. Great backheel to relieve the pressure back to the midfield line, and it's broken up by Erhard Cap. Cap still working hard, and they're going to call a foul on Erhard Cap. I think for obstruction, he put his body in there and enabling Peterson not to advance. It just caught me off guard, but I think that's a good call. At least from this vantage point. Evans on the free kick, sending it in. Bosmeyer steers it out of the box. Down to 12 seconds. Cap looking for it. It comes out to the neutral zone, 8 seconds. Evans to Sinclair. Sinclair with it, 4 seconds. Shooting one wide off the boards. O'Hara clears it out. That's it. We'll let the crowd tell you the story.
Team tonight, the final score, Pittsburgh 7, Tacoma 6, and the beauty of indoor soccer. Always the teams meet at midfield, congratulate each other, good match, and a very relieved John Kowalski leading his team off the field. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching Pittsburgh Spirit Soccer on Home Sports Entertainment.